The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Imagine starting each day with a mindset so strong, so clear, that no challenge can shake your peace or purpose. That's not just possible, it's life-changing. In a world full of distractions and chaos, what if your mornings became the key to unlocking resilience, clarity, and joy? Your morning routine is more than a set of habits. It's the foundation for your entire day and ultimately your life. This video isn't just about ancient philosophy, it's about modern transformation. It's about discovering small intentional actions that can turn your mornings into a powerful ritual for success and inner peace. So if you're tired of feeling rushed, overwhelmed, or disconnected from what truly matters, stick with us. Together we'll uncover the timeless strategies the Stoics use to craft lives of purpose and how you can apply them starting tomorrow morning. Welcome to the Stoic Philosophical Community, where ancient wisdom meets modern living. Let's begin this journey to create mornings and a life of intention, gratitude, and true fulfillment. Ikigai is a simple yet powerful idea from Japan, showing us how to live with purpose. It's the sweet spot where your passions, skills, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for come together. When you find your Ikigai, mornings stop being a struggle. You wake up excited, knowing your day has meaning. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This wisdom connects perfectly with Ikigai. It's not just about doing what you love. It's about aligning your actions with a greater purpose. Every morning becomes a chance to bring value to the world and honor your unique role in life. To uncover your Ikigai, start by asking, what do I love? What am I good at? What does the world need? How can I provide value? The answers won't come instantly, but that's okay. Finding your Ikigai is a journey, not a destination. It's about reflecting, exploring, and gradually aligning your daily life with your deeper purpose. When you live with Ikigai, even small tasks feel meaningful. Work becomes fulfilling, relationships deepen, and life feels richer because you're living with intention. It's not about perfection or overnight change. It's about steady progress and showing up every day with purpose. So tomorrow morning, ask yourself, what's worth getting out of bed for? Your Ikigai isn't just about personal happiness. It's about your role in the larger story of life. By finding and living it, you create meaning for yourself and contribute to the world. That's a purpose worth waking up for. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. But the key to embracing the morning with this mindset starts long before the sun rises. It begins the night before. The ancient Stoics emphasized that purposeful actions, guided by intention rather than impulse, create a life of meaning. This wisdom beautifully applies to how we prepare for the day ahead. Too often, we let our evenings slip away to binge-watching shows or endless social media scrolling, ignoring how these habits steal from the quality of tomorrow. Your evening is not just the end of the day, it's the foundation of your next. By crafting a thoughtful evening routine, you set yourself up for a morning where focus and energy replace grogginess and chaos. This isn't about enforcing strict discipline or sucking the joy out of your evenings. Instead, it's about designing a routine that nurtures your mind and body. Consider this. Limiting screen time an hour before bed isn't deprivation. It's a signal to your brain that it's time to wind down. This small change helps you fall asleep faster and wake up more refreshed, ready to tackle the day with clarity. Treating your evening routine with care can be as simple as creating a calming ritual, like reading, journaling, or spending time in quiet reflection. One powerful practice is planning your next day the night before. Jotting down your top 3 priorities is not just an act of preparation, it's a declaration of intention. It ensures you wake up with purpose and direction, avoiding the aimless start that leads to wasted time. The Stoic mindset teaches us to focus on what's within our control, and this act of planning is a perfect example of that philosophy in action. You may not control every event tomorrow brings, but you can control how you prepare for it. Incorporating calming practices like deep breathing or meditation can further enhance your evenings. These aren't just fluffy wellness trends. They are proven methods to signal your body it's time to rest. Taking slow, deep breaths reduces stress, lowers your heart rate, and clears your mind, setting the stage for deep, restorative sleep. This intentional wind down is like hitting the reset button, ensuring you wake up physically refreshed and mentally ready to seize the day. Your evening routine is an investment in your future self. It's not about perfection or rigid rules. It's about aligning your actions with your goals and well-being. When you prepare your night with care, you awaken to mornings filled with energy, purpose, and clarity. The next time you're tempted to let your evening drift away, remember, the actions you take before bed echo into the day ahead. Make them count. In a world that constantly demands your attention, resisting morning distractions might feel impossible, but it's one of the most powerful habits you can develop. Imagine starting your day free from the digital noise of emails, notifications, or endless news feeds. Instead of rushing into the chaos, you embrace the stillness of the early hours. This isn't just a quiet moment, it's a reset button, a chance to focus on what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." His timeless wisdom reminds us that the way we start our day sets the tone for everything that follows. The Stoics understood the importance of attention and intention, and their philosophy is more relevant than ever in our distraction-filled lives. Marcus Aurelius, though surrounded by the complexities of ruling an empire, focused on living with purpose, controlling his thoughts and concentrating on what was within his grasp. Today, the notifications of ancient Rome may be long gone, but the challenges of staying focused are just as real. The lesson remains the same. The quality of your attention shapes the quality of your life. By choosing how you engage with the world each morning, you can reclaim control over your time and energy. To apply this wisdom, begin by creating a morning space that is free from digital distractions. This isn't about rejecting technology, but deciding that it doesn't get the first say in how your day begins. Avoid the temptation to check your phone immediately upon waking. When you start your morning in reaction mode, responding to emails, scrolling social media, or diving into the news, you surrender your focus to the demands of others. Instead, carve out a peaceful, intentional start to your day. Use the first hour for activities that nourish your mind and spirit, like reading, journaling, meditating, or enjoying a quiet moment with your coffee. This dedicated time is not wasted. It's an investment in your clarity and well-being. By prioritizing your thoughts over external noise, you cultivate a reservoir of calm and focus that will serve you throughout the day. As the Stoics taught, life is about focusing on what is within your control. You may not be able to stop the flood of emails or the demands of daily life, but you can decide when and how to engage with them. Starting the day on your terms isn't just an act of defiance against distractions, it's an act of self-care and empowerment. Each morning offers a fresh opportunity to live intentionally and align your actions with your values. Resist the urge to let the world dictate your mood and mindset. Instead, anchor yourself in the present moment and savor the serenity of the early hours. Let your mornings reflect the person you aspire to be, focused, calm, and purposeful. As the wisdom of Stoicism reminds us, the key to living well is understanding what we can control and acting with intention in those areas. Start your day with that clarity, and you'll find not just peace, but the strength to face anything that comes your way. Waking up consistently at the same time every morning is more than just a good habit. It's a powerful declaration that you're in control of your life. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This timeless Stoic principle captures the essence of why consistency matters. It's about choosing how to start your day with intention rather than letting external pressures or whims dictate your actions. When you make waking up consistently a priority, you're not just getting out of bed, you're laying the foundation for a life of discipline, focus, and purpose. The Stoics believe that life is built step by step, and waking up at the same time every day exemplifies this philosophy. It might seem like a small action, but it's a cornerstone habit that affects everything else. When you wake up consistently, you create stability and order in your life. Instead of rushing or reacting the moment you open your eyes, you begin your day with control and calm. This routine builds a strong foundation for achieving bigger goals, just as small, consistent actions over time create lasting change. But as with any worthwhile practice, consistency isn't easy. It's supposed to be challenging. Those early mornings when the bed feels warmer than ever and the snooze button calls out like a siren are the moments when perseverance becomes your greatest tool. To make consistency your ally, start by setting a clear intention the night before. Remind yourself why waking up at the same time matters. Is it to enjoy quiet moments for reading or reflection, to fit in exercise, or simply to start your day with a sense of calm and control? Visualize the benefits this habit brings to your life, so when morning comes, you're already motivated. Create an environment that supports this goal, perhaps by going to bed earlier, setting a soothing alarm tone, or keeping your curtains slightly open to let the morning light ease you awake. These small adjustments can make a big difference in sticking to your routine. When the struggle feels overwhelming, remember the Stoic belief in the power of our own will. Each morning that you wake up at your chosen time, you're not just starting a day, you're reinforcing a commitment to yourself and your growth. It's a practice in discipline and intention, a way to cultivate the life you want, one morning at a time. By embracing consistency, you're not just waking up, you're stepping into the person you aspire to be, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and the strength of your own resolve. In the pursuit of discipline and consistency, it's easy to forget one essential truth. We're human. Being human means we're wired for imperfection, often drawn to the path of least resistance. This is why adopting new habits, whether transforming your mornings or building a better routine, can feel like a struggle at first. But instead of seeing this as a flaw, what if you viewed it as a natural part of the process? As Marcus Aurelius wisely wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." His words remind us to approach life and in ourselves with patience and understanding, especially when we stumble. Stoicism is often associated with resilience and discipline, but its core also embraces self-compassion. Marcus Aurelius frequently reminded himself to be patient with his own shortcomings, to acknowledge mistakes without harsh judgment. Growth isn't about perfection, it's about progress. When you slip up, whether it's hitting snooze instead of rising early or missing a step in your new habit, it's important not to spiral into guilt. Berating yourself doesn't lead to improvement. Instead, it fosters frustration and self-doubt. The Stoic approach teaches us to recognize errors, learn from them, and move forward with grace. And building new habits, especially in the mornings, is never linear. There will be days when staying in bed feels irresistible, and sometimes you'll give in. That's okay. What matters isn't the occasional slip-up, but how you respond afterward. Self-compassion means forgiving yourself, taking a deep breath, and seeing tomorrow as another chance to try again. Far from being an excuse for laziness, this mindset reflects strength. It shows you're committed to the journey, ready to embrace both successes and setbacks as part of the process. Taking it easy on yourself doesn't mean lowering your standards or settling for less. It's about understanding that real growth happens over time, with patience and persistence. Every day is a new opportunity, one that comes with its own set of challenges and rewards. By celebrating small victories and viewing missteps as learning experiences, you create a mindset rooted in resilience. This approach not only helps you stick to your habits, but also equips you to handle life's broader challenges with grace and determination. So, as you work toward those early mornings or any other goal, remember to balance discipline with kindness. Celebrate the days when you succeed and meet the harder days with self-forgiveness. This isn't just about becoming a morning person, it's about cultivating a mindset prepared for the ups and downs of life. It's about building strength through self-compassion and showing yourself the same patience and understanding that you'd offer to a close friend. After all, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. And that's something worth celebrating. Discipline doesn't begin with grand gestures or life-altering commitments. It starts with small, consistent acts that reflect your intent to live purposefully. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This wisdom is perfectly captured in simple actions like placing your alarm clock across the room. It's not just about making snoozing inconvenient. It's a declaration of intent, a promise to yourself that you will start the day on your terms, facing the morning with resolve rather than succumbing to comfort. Each time you rise and take that step forward, you're practicing the art of discipline in a way that sets the tone for everything else. Take another small yet powerful act, making your bed. It might seem trivial, especially when no one else will notice, but this simple ritual is much more than tidying up. It's a moment of care and respect, a reminder that how you treat your environment mirrors how you treat yourself. By smoothing the sheets and fluffing the pillows, you create order in your surroundings, which in turn reflects the order you're cultivating within. These seemingly minor victories are, in fact, the foundation of a disciplined life, as they reinforce the values of self-respect and intention. As Marcus Aurelius might argue, they are the bricks with which a virtuous character is built. Why do these small acts matter so much? Because they're accessible to everyone. Life is unpredictable, filled with events beyond our control, but we always have power over how we respond. Whether it's committing to waking up on time, taking care of your space, or setting the tone for your day, these small choices empower us to focus on what we can control. This is Stoicism in action, embracing responsibility for what's within our grasp and letting go of what lies beyond it. These acts aren't about discipline for its own sake. They prepare you for the greater challenges of life. By consistently practicing self-control in small ways, you train yourself to stay steady in moments of adversity and uphold commitments when it truly counts. These habits sharpen your ability to follow through, creating a calm, collected mindset that becomes your default. Discipline is not a one-time achievement, but a process, a series of choices that, when added together, forge character. So as you reflect on the role of discipline in your life, begin with the small things. Wake up with intention, make your bed, and take care of your surroundings. These actions are not chores. They're rituals that give your day structure and meaning. Over time, these simple practices evolve into a mindset of resilience and purpose, equipping you to face life with the virtues of a true Stoic. Focus, determination, and a calm acceptance of what you can control. The beauty of these small acts is that they're not just about you. They ripple outward, influencing how you engage with the world. They prepare you to handle life's demands with clarity and resolve. Each morning when you choose to act with discipline, you're not just shaping a routine, you're shaping your character, one intentional step at a time. And as you take these steps, remember that even the smallest victories hold the potential to transform your life into one of purpose and meaning. Having an accountability partner is like having an ally on your path to self-improvement, someone who stands beside you in the pursuit of becoming your best self. This is the person who reminds you of your goals when temptation whispers louder than discipline, who encourages you when progress feels slow, and who celebrates your victories, no matter how small. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, believed deeply in the value of shared wisdom, writing, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." This timeless advice underscores the importance of relationships that inspire growth, understanding, and mutual encouragement. An accountability partner embodies this wisdom, offering the support and perspective we sometimes can't muster on our own. This partnership is about more than just holding each other to a checklist. It's a dynamic, meaningful connection rooted in shared commitment to self-improvement. The Stoics understood the power of community and relationships in shaping character, and this holds true today. Your accountability partner doesn't just help you stay consistent, they help you see blind spots you may have overlooked and offer fresh perspectives that can unlock new avenues for growth. They are there to ask the right questions, push you gently when needed, and remind you of your larger why when life's demands threaten to derail your progress. Finding an accountability partner is not just about having someone to track your habits. It's about cultivating a relationship that nurtures honesty and vulnerability. This could be a trusted friend, a family member, or even a colleague. Anyone who shares your desire for growth and has the willingness to engage in the journey with you. The key is trust and mutual respect. Once you've identified this person, Clearly communicate your goals and what kind of support you're looking for. Set regular times to check in, reflect on progress, and discuss challenges. These check-ins shouldn't just be about measuring success, but also about exploring what's working, what needs adjustment, and how to keep each other inspired. An accountability partner is also someone who reminds you that self-discipline doesn't have to be solitary. They create a shared space where both of you can celebrate wins, navigate setbacks, and hold each other accountable to higher standards. This partnership isn't about judgment. It's about uplifting each other and fostering resilience. It's about transforming individual efforts into a collective journey toward discipline, intentionality, and fulfillment. By building this kind of relationship, you create a system of support that goes beyond the practical. It becomes a partnership that inspires growth, reinforces commitment, and keeps you grounded in your pursuit of living a virtuous and disciplined life. And as the Stoics would remind us, the path to self-mastery is one best walked with the support and wisdom of others. Together, you're not just building better habits, you're building a richer, more intentional life. The Stoic practice of reflecting on mortality, known as memento mori, is not a grim reminder of death, but a liberating call to action. It's a philosophy that urges us to live with purpose and intention, to focus on what truly matters rather than wasting time on trivial pursuits. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reflected deeply on the fleeting nature of life, writing, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This acknowledgement of life's impermanence wasn't meant to induce fear, but to inspire clarity and virtue, freeing him from distractions so he could focus on his responsibilities and higher ideals. Each morning, we are given a fresh opportunity to engage with life meaningfully, a blank canvas on which to paint our contributions, nurture our relationships, and pursue personal growth. Remembering that each day is not guaranteed shifts how we approach our time. It transforms mundane routines into moments of gratitude and purpose. When we start the day by contemplating its gift-like quality, we naturally prioritize what matters most: the people we love, the goals we strive for, and the values that guide us. It's not just another day, it's a chance to make a difference, no matter how small, in the world and in the lives of those around us. This mindset helps us maintain perspective when faced with life's challenges and setbacks. When we reflect on the fact that our time is limited, the petty annoyances and temporary obstacles lose their grip on us. Instead of being consumed by frustration, we become more resilient, more focused on our long-term goals, and less prone to being derailed by fleeting difficulties. By keeping the end in mind, we cultivate a gratitude for the present moment and an awareness of how precious our time is. This awareness empowers us to live fully, love deeply, and strive to leave the world a little better than we found it. Incorporating memento mori into your daily routine is simple yet profound. Begin each morning with a moment of reflection, asking yourself, if this were my last day, would I be proud of how I'm choosing to spend it? This doesn't mean living in a constant state of existential anxiety. Rather, it's about fostering a deep appreciation for the now. See your day as a canvas, an opportunity to write a meaningful chapter in your life story. Let this reflection inspire you to act with purpose, engage with gratitude, and approach your day with a sense of focus and fulfillment. By remembering the impermanence of life, we anchor ourselves in the present, where true living happens. We are reminded that each moment is an opportunity to create, to connect, and to grow. Memento mori is not about fearing the end, but embracing the preciousness of life, inspiring us to make the most of every moment we're given. The Stoic practice of negative visualization may seem counterintuitive in a world that often champions relentless positivity, but it is one of the most empowering tools for cultivating resilience and gratitude. Marcus Aurelius wisely wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Negative visualization isn't about pessimism or inviting misfortune. It's about mentally preparing yourself for life's inevitable challenges. By imagining potential obstacles or losses, you're not breeding anxiety. You're strengthening your emotional and mental fortitude, allowing you to navigate adversity with grace and composure. At its core, negative visualization involves periodically contemplating situations that could go wrong. This could range from minor inconveniences, like a canceled meeting or a sudden downpour, to significant life events such as losing a job, facing illness, or the passing of a loved one. The goal isn't to dwell on these scenarios or fear them, but to rehearse your responses and prepare your mind for the unpredictability of life. When you visualize challenges, you create a mental blueprint for coping, making the real experience, if it occurs, less jarring. The Stoics believe that by reflecting on the temporary nature of external circumstances, we gain a profound sense of inner peace and clarity. Incorporating negative visualization into your daily routine can fundamentally shift how you approach your day. Imagine beginning each morning by taking a moment to acknowledge that life is unpredictable and that difficulties may arise. Instead of stepping into the day with a false sense of invulnerability, you equip yourself with the mindset to face setbacks head-on. This practice transforms the unexpected from a source of frustration into an opportunity to exercise patience, creativity, and adaptability. It's like training a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger your resilience becomes. Modern life is full of distractions and surprises, many of which are beyond our control. Negative visualization encourages us to focus on what we can control: our reactions, our attitudes, and our choices. By mentally rehearsing how to respond to life's curveballs, you reduce the emotional impact of unforeseen events and become less likely to be derailed by them. This isn't just about surviving difficulties, it's about thriving in spite of them. The more prepared you are, the more capable you become of turning challenges into opportunities for growth. Ultimately, negative visualization reminds us to appreciate the present. By considering what could be lost, we develop a deeper gratitude for what we have. This practice encourages us to cherish our relationships, savor our experiences, and approach life with greater intentionality. When you start each day with this awareness, you don't just prepare for challenges, you also enrich your ability to fully embrace the joys of life. In practicing negative visualization, you embody the Stoic ideal of living with strength, clarity, and purpose, ready for whatever the day may bring. Gratitude is more than a fleeting feeling. It's a powerful practice that can transform how we view our lives, especially when it becomes part of our daily routine. The Stoics, with their timeless wisdom, taught us to focus on what we have rather than lamenting what we lack. Seneca once wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This perspective aligns perfectly with the act of ending each day by reflecting on its blessings, no matter how small. When we close our day with gratitude, we shift our focus from the stresses and challenges of life to the abundance that already surrounds us, setting the stage for inner peace and renewed purpose. Incorporating gratitude into your evening routine can be as simple as taking a few moments before bed to reflect on the day's gifts. Whether it's the kindness of a stranger, the satisfaction of completing a task, the beauty of a sunset, or the comfort of your bed after a long day, these small acknowledgments ground us in the present moment. Writing them down in a gratitude journal amplifies the practice by giving us something tangible to reflect on over time. This simple ritual redirects our thoughts from what went wrong to what went right, from scarcity to abundance, and from frustration to contentment. It's a Stoic principle in action, focusing on what is within our control, like our perspective, rather than external circumstances we cannot change. Ending the day with gratitude doesn't just help us sleep better, it changes how we greet the next morning. By going to bed with a mindset of appreciation, we prime ourselves to wake up with a sense of optimism and anticipation. Instead of dreading the alarm clock, we rise with curiosity about the new opportunities and moments of joy the day might bring. This ripple effect extends beyond our personal sphere, enriching our relationships as we become more mindful of and thankful for the people in our lives. Gratitude helps us express appreciation more openly, deepening our connections and fostering a sense of mutual care and respect. Moreover, gratitude shifts how we view life's challenges. By ending each day with this practice, we cultivate resilience, learning to see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth. Gratitude allows us to find value in even the most difficult circumstances, reminding us that every experience contributes to our personal journey. This perspective not only brings peace, but also inspires us to approach life with a more intentional and positive mindset, embodying the Stoic ideals of wisdom and virtue. As we reflect on how to enrich our mornings and lives, we cannot overlook the power of closing each day with gratitude. It's not about perfection or erasing life's difficulties. It's about nurturing a mindset that values the present, celebrates progress, and embraces the simple joys of living. Ending the day on a note of gratitude is a small but profound act that aligns with the Stoic pursuit of a good life, one filled with purpose, peace, and contentment. So tonight, as you prepare for sleep, take a moment to acknowledge the day's gifts. In doing so, you'll awaken not just to a new day, but to a renewed sense of gratitude and strength to face whatever lies ahead. We hope you've gained valuable insights into how Stoic principles can transform your mornings and your life. From cultivating gratitude and practicing discipline to embracing self-compassion and resilience, these steps are not just about routines, they're about creating a life of purpose, clarity, and inner peace. At the Stoic Philosophical Community, we believe that every morning is a fresh opportunity to align your actions with your values and set the tone for a meaningful day ahead. Now it's your turn. How will you apply these principles to your mornings? Which of the 10 strategies resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue this conversation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay connected with our growing community. Together, let's build a life of resilience, intention, and true fulfillment, one morning at a time. See you in the next video.